Hey everybody, this is DM Mike, and this is the next prep video for Dragons of Icespire Peak for that second playthrough. Today I'm looking at Axeholm. We've already looked at Dwarven Excavation and I think Umbrage Hill, but today we're going to look at one of the bigger dungeons, the ones I've decided to keep in my campaign, which is Axeholm. Let's go ahead and look at this real quick. This is the redo and the recreation of it. Okay, here we go. Here's the bare bones map that we all have. It's a nice map. It's got a good layout, but again, empty, barren, bland, and the colors here are just so light, and it's a very bright map if you ask me. But I do like the layout of this fortress. Not so bad, right? I mean, it works for what it is. So here we are. Let's go jump into level 1. So we'll start with the left side of this map. Level 1 using Dungeon Draft and Affinity Photo. All right, here is level 1. You can see here, one thing I really wanted to correct was to fill out these spaces and put debris and everything else. Let's kind of zoom in a little bit. And lighting, and of course all the props and everything we would need for this adventure. So you can see here, I think I actually forgot to finish this out, so that just leads it to level 2 anyway. But you see here, I went ahead and just filled all that in. It's not one-to-one, but to me it's close enough. I really don't care if it's one-to-one. You can see here the area where they turn the winch. This is going to get blurry as I zoom in. But you can see here the winch and the chains that kind of link out here, and link to here, and link to here. That control the main gate over here. There's another section over here, but that's kind of the device they would use. Gosh, why can't I remember these freaking things? They're not trebuchets or Mangoliers? That doesn't sound right. That's a Musketeer who's been ran over. I forgot what they're called. But anyway, I layered all these out. Now some of these are going to be broken. They're not going to be useful, but they're all there. And I've tried to put some webbing and different things in there, and also a little bit of plumbing. I don't know why I put like these pipes in here. It was just for fun. You can kind of see where things link up and whatnot. I don't know. I had extra time. But here we have some of the barracks and the weapons rooms. So you can see all things are kind of close to the original map, but not quite. Some storage down here. And of course, the main foyer that you can walk into. I put like a carpet here in the middle, a little bit of rubble and some water that's come through. But I try to keep, at least like stairs here accurate to where they, would be. And of course the area here where the ghouls are at and live and thrive, and also the little hidden passages that go up to the second level as well. And then we get closer to the throne room here. This one gets kind of packed. There's all kinds of stuff in here. I still kept those. Why can I not think of these stupid things? These war devices. I was calling them war devices. I'm really blanking on what these things are called. Of course, as soon as I'm done editing, I'll remember it. But here's the main throne room, and you can see some vines are going up, the sunlight coming through, so there's something way above that's casting down light. I'm not sure what. The dining room, I think, and here's like the kitchen. There's like a little bit of chimney out here. We have some pipes out here leaking water and whatnot. But I just wanted to give some character to it. And you obviously go up the stairs here, and we go into level 2. But let me kind of zoom out a little bit so you can see the whole thing again. It looks great with the lighting, I think. That really kind of brings it to life. And plus, I really wanted a darker tone. But let's go ahead and look at level 2. Here we are, level 2. It feels so much slimmer than the bottom floor. But again, I put some cloud cover in here, different things. But here, let's zoom in a little bit. We'll start at the top here. Now, through here, I put some darker water in. I kind of wish I would have done that on the first floor, but, it was done. It was finished. I wasn't going to go back. But we have this kind of dark, dirty, grimy water that's built up on the second story. This is, of course, where all the spiders are. So we have a lot of mummified corpses, things kind of entangled in webbing. And this will be all difficult terrain, all this stuff on the floor, so it's going to be kind of difficult for the players, I think. All up in here and whatnot. A lot of bones, a lot of different things have come through this area from the second floor over the course of many, many, many years. A little bit of foreshadowing here with some dead spiders here and there. Now, I did this the first time I played through. I forgot that this is a balcony and it's overlooking that bottom floor. And I did it again. I went back and recreated these maps, and I totally forgot. I made it its own separate second, like a foyer on the second floor. So this is not looking down on anything. It's just another room. And so I goofed there again. I can't believe I did it twice. But again, it's not one-to-one. It's just my recreation of it. So I'm just going to run with it. I don't care at this point. But if you end up downloading this map in the Facebook group, just be aware of that. It's not going to line up with the first floor. But this is where, here's the hallway here where the Banshee's kind of going back and forth. This is where everything, this whole section here is where everything went down with my first playthrough with my characters. But we got the Banshee's room. I think we got the King's room or something like this. I can't remember now what this is. And then, of course, we have the bathhouse where the ghouls are. There's a bunch of skeletons and, just all dirty and grimy in this black, dirty water. And then, of course, stairs and the stairs going down. So this was a lot of fun to do. And here's, I think, the debris. This talks about how there's like all kinds of debris in this area. But this should be fun. This should be entertaining for the players to use. And it's going to be, I tell you, when we encountered the spiders the first time, it was rough. It was a long, dicey, good battle. But I thought I was going to kill everybody. Not with the Banshee, but with those spiders. It was kind of nuts. But this is Axeholm level 2. Everything's going to be the same as far as tokens and enemies. I'm not changing anything up. The ghouls, spiders, and Banshee are more than enough for these players to deal with. So I like it. But anyway, this will be available in the Dragons of Icespire Peak DM's Facebook group. If you're part of that group, you'll see it. It'll post eventually. But this is hopefully just a different take, not one-to-one, but a different take for you to use if you want to throw something up different on your virtual tabletop. All right, guys, that's all the prep I got for now. Obviously, more to come as my adventure unfolds. All right, guys, see you in the next one.